Hey friends! Okay, we are back with our Forgotten Fixins. Today we have a cookbook that I got at a local thrift store. Guys, I don't pay a lot for these, maybe $1, $2, $3. This one was $2. And it is from Classic Cooking with Central Baptist Church in Athens, Georgia. This one is from the Baptist Women of Central Baptist Church in 1986. So I let Heidi look through this one, and she marked a bunch of recipes, and some of them she wrote this word urgent, and then on one of them she wrote what? So I had to see what was going on here. And the one that she wrote what is called pie filling from peach peelings. Now, I'm not gonna make this because of one reason. It calls for 5 pounds of peach peelings, not peaches, peach peelings. I don't have 5 pounds of peach peelings. That's really hard to say, peach peelings. It also calls for 3 or 4 peach seeds, which I thought you weren't supposed to eat peach seeds because they had stuff in them that could make you sick, or maybe is that apple seeds? One of them has arsenic in them. Don't eat it. It's bad for you. It could kill you. I guess you'd have to eat probably a lot of it, but either way, I don't think you're supposed to ingest peach seeds, but this has it all cooked down, and then you use it for like a filling for fried pies, like a hand pie, that kind of thing. So that's interesting. You know, waste not, want not, I guess. It makes 6 to 8 pints of pie filling from peach peelings. It's really hard to say. But that's not what we're making today. Today we're going to make Pinto Bean Pie. And this one has not only urgent, but an arrow. Pinto Bean Pie. Now it uses unflavored, no seasoned pinto beans. And yeah, you make it into a pie. Beans, sure. I mean, beans aren't that terribly unusual. Peanuts are a bean, so there's that. And lots of other cultures around the world use beans in desserts. That's pretty common. In fact, there's these Japanese red bean paste bun things. Oh, they're delicious. Anyway, so we're gonna make pinto bean pie, and we'll have it for dessert tonight. And see what the lovely family thinks about it. I do have some pinto beans. I've got to. It does not give any instructions for how to cook them, so I'm gonna have to do that because mine are dried. So I'm going to probably cook them in my Instapot, so I don't have to wait 4 days to make beans. So yeah, there you go, pinto bean pie. Let's get cooking. See you later. Bye. Hey friends. Okay, today we are making the Pinto Bean Pie from the Classic Cooking with Central cookbook from Central Baptist Church, Athens, Florida, circa 1986. So guys, I had pinto beans that this recipe calls for unseasoned pinto beans. So I had a package, and it was about 2 cups of dried beans, and I cooked them in my Instapot so that they wouldn't have any seasoning. I totally forgot how many beans. The 2 cups of dried beans makes 4 cups of cooked beans. And also I misread the recipe because this doesn't make 1 pie, this makes 3 pies. And it only uses a cup of beans across 3 pies. I'm not going to make 3 pies because that's a lot. So now I only need 1/3 of a cup of all of these beans, you guys. What? Okay, so yeah, this is, that's 1/3 of a cup. That's it. That's all I need of the beans. And look how many I have left. So, guess I'm gonna make some baked beans later this week. So this recipe, like I said, only uses a 1/3 of a cup of the beans, and then we're gonna mash them up, and we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. So, oh, what was already in here was butter, melted butter, real butter, not margarine this time, because the recipe actually does say butter, real butter, not margarine, which is not the same thing. Although back in the day they might have swapped them out regularly. I don't know. Sometimes people are real particular about it, and sometimes they weren't. I'm particular about it because I like butter better than margarine, but you know, to each their own. Okay, so that's mashed up pretty good. We'll put that back in there. The next thing is 2.5 cups of sugar, which it took me like a minute to think, how in the world am I measuring out? Am I splitting 2.5 cups? It took me way too long to figure that out. So 2 cups of sugar split 3 ways is 2/3 of a cup. So what I'm gonna do is do 2/3 and then just some, you know, it'll be fine. All right, then it says 4 eggs, but that's over 3 pies. So I'm like, how am I gonna split 4 eggs and, you know, into thirds? So I just picked out the smallest eggs from the dozen, the 2 smallest that I can find, because really, I mean, like, from this one to this one, these are from the same container, but you can obviously see like this one's way smaller than this one. So I just picked out the 2 smallest ones. I'm gonna put those in there. Yeah, so if your phone rings when you're recording, it will stop your recording. Okay, so all we got the beans, we've got the sugar, we've got the eggs. It also has chopped pecans, so we'll use 1/3 of a cup since we're only doing 1 pie. It also has 1/3 of a cup of coconut. So guys, so far we've got beans, pecans, and coconut. Okay, I mean, you know, okay, sure. And 1/3 of a teaspoon of vanilla. So let's get a little bit of that. That's about 1/3 full. And that's all. So beans, sugar, eggs, butter that's been melted, pecans, coconut, and vanilla. And look at that, the oven's hot. And we mix this up. Ooh, it's kind of, it's thick. I guess it's gonna be kind of a custardy type pie. And I mean, you know, it's got coconuts and pecans. How bad could it be, right? But beans, I don't know, you guys. I guess it just bulks it up a little bit. I'm not really sure what the point of the beans is going to be. Maybe, I guess if you have a few beans left, you can, you know, put them in a pie. I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure why or how this recipe was created to include beans. I guess it does bulk it up and it adds a little bit of protein, and, you know, especially back in the day, coconut's pretty expensive. So here we go. Beans, pecans, and coconuts. Pinto Bean Pie. Oh, and I forgot to tell you this too. This lady's name, Lilybell Seabolt. Isn't that a great name? Gosh, I love it so much. So thank you, Miss Lilybell Seabolt, for the Pinto Bean Pie recipe. We're gonna bake it at 350 for about 45 minutes until brown. And we're gonna have it for dessert tonight with my family. We'll see how it goes. So, bean pie. Can't be that bad, right? See y'all later. Bye. Okay, that's how it goes.
Hi, friends.
Hey, friends.
Hi, friends.
Hey, friends. Okay, we are back. We just finished supper and we're going to try out our pinto bean pie from the Central what is this called? Classic Cooking with Central from Central Baptist Church in Athens, Georgia.
Huh?
This is the Pinto Bean Pie. It was submitted by Lily Bell Seabolt.
That's
That's
the
Lily Bell
most
Seabolt.
Birmingham name I've ever heard.
She's Lily Bell Seabolt. It's a great name. Like, that might be my favorite name we've come across so far in these oddball recipes. So the pie has
Coconut.
It's got coconut in it.
Coconut.
Looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
Is it sweet or savory?
It's very sweet. It's gonna be very sweet. Oh, Titus is just going for it. He's just going in. He's going in for the pie.
Tastes like pecan pie.
Tastes like pecan pie, he
that's good.
says. Okay.
This is the
Love a hint of
Alright,
coconut.
Lolo,
With a hint of coconut.
Forgive the dirty dishes.
It's fine.
it's dessert.
Dessert. Lulu says, what does Lulu say about the pie?
Also, it's very
I'd say it
sturdy.
looks interesting. Like, it's very interesting looking.
Lily says it tastes like disappointment.
Okay.
Tastes like disappointment. There's beans. Well, Lucy, you don't like beans at all, though.
Yeah, she hates
She
beans.
does not like beans. Okay.
Here's one of the beans.
Mmm.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. So that bean one. That was gross. That one was really hard. Okay.
What are you talking about? It's delicious.
I like it. Besides the really hard bean I got.
Nope. And the crust.
Mmm.
It tastes like
Not bad.
coconut pecan pie.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah? It's not very beany. Like, it doesn't taste like beans.
There is the slightest hint of bean.
But I like beans, though.
It is a bit of an aftertaste that's like earthy. Apple.
What was it? Earthy?
Earthy.
It's got earthy aftertaste. I like it. I'd eat that.
Beanie.
Lulu doesn't like it, but yet she's still eating it.
She's picking the coconut out of it.
That's because coconut is good.
Mm.
I like it. I'm gonna give it like, this might be one of my favorites. But I like stuff with beans though. You know, I like those like red bean paste desserts and stuff like that. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5, maybe an 8. I like it. What about you, Titus?
9.5.
9.5. All right, very good. Lucy, what says you?
6.
6. Very good.
Solid.
And Heidi is the bean lover. She likes a good bean.
I know, but coconut has no place with beans.
Coconut has no place with beans.
Like, it would be fine, except like 2 minutes later after you eat it, you're like,
little essence of bean.
If I didn't
Let's
know
see
that-
what
if
Mr. Hubbard says.
here's the thing, it's like knowing that there's beans.
He's gonna go
I don't,
for the
if I like ate this,
biggest bite ever.
you got a big mouth, sir.
He just shoved half the piece in. Oh, Titus. Excuse him. He's still chewing. He doesn't really care for beans either. He's in the camp of Lulu of no bean.
This is the best. If I'm going to eat beans, this is how I'm going to eat beans. All right? You're going to make me a pie with coconut, pecan, and deliciousness.
And beans.
That's how I want my
And
beans
the
from now
beans.
on. in a
Got
pie.
it. Got it.
All
Got
right.
it. Got it. All right.
So yeah, now that's
Okay,
that's an
Titus has. Well, he likes the beans too, I guess. So we'll go with that, and well, I don't know if we'll make the pie again, but it's pretty tasty. So
much
all right.
better than
Goodbye, everyone.
fish. Much better than the fish.
Much better than the fish.
Still not that great.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everyone.
Bye.
Mom.
Goodbye, friends.